Hi, all the signs of the Zodiac. I'm Pam. Welcome to your mid-month Psychic Tarot update for May 2016. This month, I pulled 2 cards for each sign using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get a reading with details pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more information and insight, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like to get my special tarot reading where I look into the area of love, emotions, and relationships, where I'm going to use 2 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and 1 card from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the love, emotions, and relationships tarot readings for each sign of the Zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, going to my videos tab on my menu, and I'm not sure whether it will be on page 5 or page 6, so please check that out. And there you will see the headline for Love, Emotions, and Relationships Tarot Readings. You just click on your sign, and that link will take you to the video on Vimeo for your sign. I appreciate all of your purchases and all of your kind emails. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it, and I also appreciate and am thankful for you watching my videos here on YouTube and for subscribing. I do appreciate that. So, all that being said, now on to the readings for the mid-month of May 2016. So the first sign that I'm going to start with today is Aries. And Aries, the first card you had, it flew out of the deck. You have the Lover's card. And the Lover's card to me symbolizes 2 people in a passionate embrace. It's often very charged with sexual chemistry. There can be a lot of empathic connection between the 2 and being able to read each other's wants, needs, and desires. And the angel that's watching over the lovers can either be blessing the couple or creating disruptions for the couple. I feel you have a lot going on right now, emotionally speaking, and this probably is to do with love relationships. I hear timing is everything, and in some cases, the most important thing to do is wait. So if you're trying to make some big decision or getting ready to make some big step, and you've been thinking about making a decision or a step, maybe you need to wait a little bit. Maybe now is not the right time to make a big decision. Some of you may have your emotions tied up with someone else other than the person you're connected to, or your emotions may be being distracted to something else, because I feel like a little bit of a seesaw internally, emotionally, going back and forth within some of you Aries. For some of you, I do feel a long-lost love or someone from the past returns. Now, because it's a general reading, your timing may not be actually right smack now in the middle of the mid-month of May. This could be occurring, in June or July for some of you, or maybe it might have even happened already in March. But I do feel for some of you, you're going to have that experience. The guides are saying they want you to be at peace with yourself, content with your life. They want you to feel settled. So that's something they're kind of recommending you look at or feel, put some focus on. So the next card you have here is also another major arcana card, which means there's bigger themes happening here sometimes than when the minor cards show up. You have the Magician. And the Magician is the card of the manifester. This is what you think about, you bring about. What's in the spiritual plane, you can manifest and make come to form in the physical reality. I do feel that you're going to be getting along really well with someone. And this person, I feel that you're going to be getting to learn a lot about each other, spending a lot of time together, hanging out together, doing fun things together. You may be already with this person, but it is talking about really getting to know someone really well. But they do say you need to take a step back and evaluate your feelings before about how you feel about the relationship or this person, or about what's going on with you internally before you make any steps forward. Wow, that does seem to be a theme, because they mentioned it in the last card and they're mentioning it again through the Magician. I feel some of you may have the feeling like your world got turned upside down, or like turned on its ear. And I do feel that some of you need to sort some things out that are going on in your life at the moment. And this could be a variety of things, like where your finances are going, how your relationships are playing out, what your relationships are like with your children or with your siblings or with your parents. I'm getting that kind of energy, like sorting things out in your life is a theme here. I do feel that some of you are going to commercialize yourself or package yourself differently. This could be in relation to if you own your own business, or there's some product or service that you offer to the community that you sell, whether it's your full-time job or a hobby or a sideline. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I feel that you're going to also be reviewing how you commercialize yourself. I know that's a little bit of a weird message, but it is coming up, or how you package yourself or promote what you are doing. I also feel that some of you Aries are going to finalize some kind of contract or deal. If you're selling your house or buying a new one, or any kind of finalizing a contract, I see you making some kind of, like, signing it, ending it, completing it, also comes up here. So I hope that made sense for you, Aries. Now on to Taurus. And the first card you have here, Taurus, is the Queen of Swords. I believe you've been getting this Queen of Swords quite a bit in your other readings also. But the Queen of Swords showed up for you, and she would be an air sign female. This would be a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I feel that this Queen of Swords has a lot on her mind, and I feel she has a lot to say to you. I feel that she wants to give you some kind of directions, or she wants to, teach you something, teach you some kind of lessons, or give you some kind of directions, comes up through this Queen of Swords. You may have a long-standing friendship with this Queen of Swords, or she could be someone that you're in a marriage with, even. I do keep getting that she's telling you important things that you need to hear, and that, almost like you should write it down, or really keep a good, strong mental note of what she's telling you, because for some reason, the messages or, instructions she's giving you are going to be very pertinent and important for you. She also, I feel, wants to tell you to take time for yourself more, and to not beat yourself up so much about past mistakes or any little thing that you're perceiving that you've done, or things that are falling apart. Like if anything isn't working right or didn't play out well for you, she wants you to stop beating yourself up and berating yourself about it, and she wants to see you take more time for yourself. If you have any kind of long-standing rift that has come up between you and the Queen of Swords, I do feel that it will be settled and it will be straightened out. I do feel that this is a real give and take process between the two of you, and I feel that you're going to be learning a lot from each other. So she has a lot to learn from you too. And I feel some of this is karmic. It's a karmic relationship of learning lessons from each other and give and take. So that's why the Queen of Swords is here for you. Now, the next card you have here in this reading is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a card that symbolizes two people that have been together in a reincarnational past, that have come together again in this lifetime to settle karma. And you could be with them to the end of your days, or you could just be together to settle karma, and then the relationship goes its separate ways. I do feel that you have to keep your feet on the ground, and I see for many of you, your finances are growing. So I'm getting the feeling like, wow, don't get like too like crazy of like start spending or whatever they're saying. Keep your feet on the ground. So I feel some of you Tauruses have come into some money, or money is starting to flow better for you, and you know, not to lose your head over it is how it's coming up. If you have any fears, relinquish your fears and dive into a relationship. I do feel that if there's someone that you've been holding back from or questioning about going into a relationship, I feel that, you know, spirits would like to, your spirit guides would like to see you, you know, dive into it. Don't be afraid of the relationship. I do feel an accumulation of wealth and abundance is going to be flowing to you, especially between now and the end of July. I do feel that you're really going to be harnessing your energies. I see gathering them in and putting some kind of program into play or into motion. Now that could be anything, whatever line of work you're in. If the word program fits into it, then I hear you're going to get it going, get it involved in what you're doing and make it move forward. I feel like you're going to start journaling and compiling some notes on some things that you're learning from others. And I do pick up the word success for you Tauruses. I get success circling around you. If you're a Taurus that this does not make sense to, then maybe your timing just hasn't occurred yet and it's coming, or you need to watch your rising sign, because success seems to come up quite a bit for you Tauruses, especially in the last I believe few months in the, you know, readings that I do monthly. So I hope this little update made sense to you. Please stay tuned for June's readings in the beginning of the month, because the psychic tarot readings at the beginning of the month are much longer than the updates. So now on to the sign of Gemini. And the first card you have here, Gemini, for the mid-month of May is the Lover's card. The Lover's card wanted to show up again. And this card means two people in a passionate embrace with a lot of empathy and sexual chemistry with each other. There is an angel watching over this couple, and it's either blessing the couple or it's creating disruption and interference with the couple. I hear the words, you're now wildly popular. So many of you may say, I don't know what she's talking about, but that's what my guide said. I feel that you're going to be working out different things about yourself. Some of you I pick up are going to be changing your name or changing the spelling of your name. Now that could be through marriage, but it could be maybe you just want to change your name for whatever reason. I also get that you are going to be doing some changes to yourself physically, where you may be dyeing your hair a different color, or getting it highlighted, or losing weight, or buying clothes that are more form-fitting to you, because I really feel like you're going to start putting yourself out there in some way to get, noticed, to get some attraction going. I do feel that some of you Geminis are going to be receiving some kind of gratitude, something of thanks, some gratitude of thanks coming to you from someone else. I feel that you're going to get smoking hot deal or smoking hot and getting things up off the ground and running. Wow, that can mean so many things. In some ways, I feel that's about some kind of smoking hot deal that comes your way, and then it enables you to get some project or some work related thing or something you're trying to do up and off the ground and running. But for some of you, it's in a smoking hot, you're turning into being smoking hot, and you're getting something up and off the ground and running for yourself. Like, you know, your mojo's up, you're on fire, like that kind of energy for some of you. I do feel if you're having any restless or sleepless nights, you may think of taking some kind of natural remedy. I'm not really well versed on all of that, but it could be something like melatonin or something. So just check into some natural way if you're having any kind of sleepless nights, Gemini. So the next card you have here is Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles symbolizes this is, to me, having to make a decision or a choice between two things. It could involve money. It could involve two jobs, two loves. It could also be weighing your options. I hear seeking fun and enjoyment, and I hear out in the sun. So I feel some of you want to get outside more and have some more fun. Maybe you feel like you've been inside too much, or you work too much under fluorescent lights, or you're always inside and you need more like fresh air. And because I'm seeing you out walking outside, either walking along a beach or hiking, and I'm seeing the sun shining on you, like that's what you want and need. I feel if any of you have been involved in a turbulent marriage partnership or relationship that's like a marriage, I feel that in your mind you are going to start considering closing the door on this or any kind of coupled relationship, that you may be thinking, you know what, this is too turbulent. I may have to shut the door on this relationship and walk away from it. Obviously, that's not going to be the case for all of you Geminis. So just keep that in mind. Maybe your messages are coming to you from your rising sign, if that doesn't make sense. I feel some of you feel like you listen to other people's gossip or stories or problems, and you have a feeling like nobody really fully listens to you. I do pick that up for some of you Geminis. I do feel that some of you Geminis will be linking yourselves up with a new partnership arrangement or deal very soon. This could be either in love or work-related partnerships or business partnerships. No matter how you slice it, it does come up. I do feel a long-standing love affair, engagement, or relationship will get broken or broken off by, and I feel it's by you doing it. That comes up for some of you Geminis. But timing may not be exactly in the mid-month of May, but it's coming up in this mid-month of May reading. So I hope that was of help to you. Now on to the sign of Cancer. And the first of the two cards that you have here, Cancer, is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes expanding your skills, expanding your craft, expanding what you're doing with work, or expanding your business. I feel you have the ball in your court, Cancer, and a lot of things are going to come home to roost for you right now. I feel like you're going to start revamping and revising your identity in some way. This could be through your identity through business and work, because this is often a work-related card, but it is coming up. I do hear you need to slow down mentally and emotionally, however, because impatience is going to get you nowhere. It's just going to get you worked up, overwrought emotionally, and aggravate you. So just try to slow down if you feel that things are not happening fast enough. I do feel everybody wants to see what you can do. And I do feel that you're somewhat on display or being reviewed for what you can do. I don't care what work you're in, whether you work for yourself, put videos on YouTube, or work, have your own business, or you work for another company. However it comes up, you are being reviewed for what you know how to do. It doesn't matter what it is you work on. Keep your eyes on the prize and focus on extraneous details. So I feel like really be careful now, or I don't want to say be careful, really be studious about dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's and focusing on all the little details and getting everything right and in alignment right now. This is going to help you. I'm hearing taking things out of the boxes and putting them away. I also am picking up reinventing your image, and your persona comes up here again. Maybe some of you have moved, either moved your business to a new location, or your company has moved and you're unpacking boxes, or maybe you moved your home or your residence, because I'm picking up you taking things out of boxes and putting them away also comes up here. So the next card here, you have another 3, Cancer. You have the 3 of Rods, which is success. To me, this is letting go of things so success can come to you, or it's waiting patiently for success to come in. But it's success nonetheless. And rods often symbolize business and enterprise. It can also symbolize communications. I hear you're getting all your facts straight and getting organized. I do hear you're listening to some gossip or comments or scuttlebutt that's going on around you. So wherever you are, whether this is work related, which is what I feel like first, work or business or company related, but it could also be within your family. It could go either way. It could be family and friends, but whatever it is, I'm hearing you're listening to it going on around you. I don't know how much you're engaging in it. I don't really feel like you're engaging in it. To me, I just feel like you're listening to it. Take everything with a grain of salt and put everything into perspective. So not necessarily all the gossip and things that you're hearing are accurate. So take it with a grain of salt and put things into perspective for you. I feel tried and true methods and ways of doing things have to get hung up. There's going to be new ways of doing things and things that are going to be working around you in like starting over. So I really feel this is applying to systems of working or business protocols and programs or functions that you normally would do. It's hang those up, because it's going to be a whole new ball of wax happening for you. I feel you have a very strong likelihood of meeting a new partner to come in for you. But this to me it feels more like love, but it could be business happening anytime between now and next April. So it's like a year, a little less than a year. So I feel some of you that have been looking for love, look for it between now and April of 2017. I do feel that you've got some spitefulness and backstabbers and vindictive people that are sort of around you. And I feel like if they don't get what they want, they can be kind of vindictive and like lash out or try to cause some disruptions. I don't know that it's going to happen to you directly, but it's definitely like going on around you again, like that situation of feeling like just how I felt like the gossiping was going on around you. This vindictiveness and spitefulness of people not getting what they want is also going on around you as well here. So I hope that was of help to you, Cancer. Now on to the sign of Leo. And the first of the 2 cards you have here today, Leo, for mid-month of May is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes an air sign male. This would either be a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. You're going to have a big talking to from this King of Swords. Now, it could be a female, because it's a general reading, so don't be thrown if it's because it's coming up as the king. I feel like this King of Swords wants you to stop something that you're doing. I get a reality check, a pause, taking a step back. Steady as you go around this King of Swords, because I feel like a lot of combative energy coming from this king. I feel there's a lot of problems and issues that also circle around this King of Swords. I also pick up he or she can be a troublemaker of sorts. You may have some situations in dealing with this King of Swords of stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. So that could be in a relationship sense. If you're in a love relationship with them, you may be experiencing that energy, but they could be pulling that stop, start kind of energy even in a business or friendship sense. If you're in a relationship with him, I feel he's going to fly the coop. He may fly the coop and go off with another partner. Or he may have already done that and you are in the aftermath of it. That's only if you were in a relationship with him. And I feel like it's already occurred. I don't really feel like it's coming up. I feel like he's already done this, or she. I get a lot of static energy around him and about him, and I don't feel he's totally, or she is totally right in her mind right now. It doesn't mean that this King of Swords is crazy or that they're, nuts, but it could be, maybe right now this King of Swords doesn't have it all together right at the moment. So the next card you have here is interesting. You have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a card to me that would symbolize a new love relationship coming in. It can also be like God giving you the Holy Grail of all good things coming to you, emotionally speaking, of love. If you've been thinking of starting your own business or enterprise, I get it's going to come to fruition. It's going to happen. And I do feel some of you Leos have become very disheartened or disenchanted in areas of love, and I see you putting your mind and your focus on it, on how to improve it or make your love life over and start it over. Like, I'm getting that sense too for some of you Leos. I see some of you worrying about your biological clock ticking or some kind of internal clock in you ticking. So you may start to be worrying about time for some reason in relation to love. Or maybe some of you feel like, you would like to have a family or children and you feel like that clock is ticking. I don't know, but I get like a clock ticking inside of you that you're starting to pay attention to for some reason. I get love could happen for you in the oddest of places. You could be out walking your dog and you run into somebody and you make a relationship with them, or taking your cat to the vet and you meet somebody sitting in the waiting room, or the vet is, it's a new vet. I don't know, but it's funny. Two animals came up here on that message, both cat and dog. But I feel it's just illustrating, like, if you're somebody looking for love or romance, Leo, just be prepared. It could come at you from the weirdest of ways. Like, I feel like you're not even going to be expecting it. I don't feel it's from a dating site. I don't feel it's an introduction from somebody else, although, it's a general reading, so it could come up that way. But for most of you, I feel it's going to be off the cuff, out of surprise, out of the blue, unexpected, way coming at you. If you're under any kind of duress right now about love and relationships, I feel like it comes back to a better, healed, really good situation for you, romantically speaking, when you're at July, especially towards the end of the month for some reason. But I get, and that could be some of you your birthday time, because some of you, your birthdays are in the end of July. But I get that that's a better time for you. So if you feel like things aren't going great for you in the areas of love, look for it to improve in July at some point. So now on to the sign of Virgo. And the first card you have that shows up here today, Virgo, for the mid-month of May is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes a meditative state, a resting phase, a pause. It can be a rest and recuperation from an illness even. I feel that many of you Virgos may be feeling like troubleshooting problems is exhausting you. So if you're a Virgo that feels like, oh my God, I am so tired of troubleshooting problems, I feel you're really going to be feeling that right now, like you're tired of it. I feel like you're trying to figure out the bigger picture of your life, and I get organization and really focusing on organizing not even just things in your life, but organizing within also comes up here. I feel if you've been working very hard to attain or achieve some goal, Virgo, right now it is a time to take a pause and step back and reassess your situations and take a rest or a break from it, because I feel some of you have been working very hard on achieving your goals. I do feel that some of you have kind of found your niche, and I feel that some of you are taking some classes and maybe even connecting with someone that you feel is a mentor that you can look up to through the classes you're taking, or you could be becoming the mentor to some other people that are taking classes from you and looking up to you. It can go either way in this reading. I do feel that you're going to be working out some details or arrangements of finalizing some plans. Some of these plans have to do with a vacation. Some of you, it could be some venture that you want to take, like a business venture you're thinking of launching or working on with somebody else. But I do feel that some of you are working out details about vacation plans. You maybe have been experiencing some headaches or migraine headaches. So look into taking some, natural remedies, or go see a doctor about that if you're having trouble with it, because the headaches are coming up. Here you have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret. This could be a card that also indicates that you may have had dealings with or problems with or relationships and connections to somebody that has had trouble with alcohol, or you could also have that issue yourself. But it is a card of sadness, loss, and regret. I feel that you're going to be taking your time with some things going on in your life, and I feel that some of you have had some judgments that have been harsh, that have been against you by other people. That comes up here through this card. I do feel that you want to be seen as a positive person and a positive spirit, but I do feel that sometimes there's been people around you in your circle, in your sphere of your life, that don't always see it that way, which I feel surprises you, because sometimes I feel some of these people have viewed you negatively, and I feel that's really hurt you, and you do have some sadness and regret over that, because I feel that my feeling is that you feel like they're not seeing me clearly, or they're misunderstanding what I'm saying or what my intentions are or what I've done. So this looks like past sadness and regret to me for you, not necessarily something that's coming at you. But you still could be feeling it now. I do feel some of you are going to be working under the radar, or finding some kind of new work or line of duty that you want to embark in. Everything has its time and its season, and I do feel that you are thinking about embarking on some kind of change. And for some of you, it's a job change, and for some of you, it's a career change. And I do feel some of you Virgos have the feeling of, I'm tired of being put on the back burner. I want to be at the front. I want to be on the front burner. I want to be on the front of the line, not at the back of the line, or not pushed off to the side and not being recognized for my talents, skills, abilities, work ethic, and all of that. I do feel that some of you really need some time to yourself, and I see you creating lists and putting some things down on paper. And to me, it feels like to-do lists. It also feels like an outline, or like an outline of the steps that you want to take to move things forward in your life. You know, I'm not saying you're going to do anything over the top with this list or outline. It's like for your personal reference, like these are the things I want to do, this is the order I want to do them in, almost kind of like a checklist outline is what I'm feeling from that. So I hope that was of help to you, Virgo. Stay tuned for the beginning of June Psychic Tarot reading for June 2016, because it is at least twice as long, if not more, than this message. This is just the update. So now on to the sign of Libra. And the first card that you have that shows up here for you, Libra, is the Five of Rods. And the Five of Rods is a card that symbolizes an internal struggle. Or this could be a struggle with friends, family members, or co-workers. I feel that some of you Libras feel like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And I feel that you kind of feel like you're fending off or fielding attacks coming at you, maybe verbally, or accusations from other people. That's the message that comes up here first. I keep getting, I need a pause, I need a break, I need this to stop. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, this is going on in a relationship, because I hear I need a break, a pause, I need it to stop. But it comes up like in a relationship sense for some of you. Now, this could be love relationship, but there's relationships of all types. So it could be with a son, a daughter, a sibling, a parent, a friend. It doesn't matter. But love, I feel strongly the most that was about a love relationship. I feel like you are involved in some kind of squabbles. For some of you, it's family squabbles. And for some of you, I do feel that this is actually taking a toll on your health. Because, there is a mind-body connection. And so what you mentally stress about or emotionally stress about can affect your body. And I do feel in some cases this is actually happening right now for some of you Libras. I feel that I hear you saying to people, listen to my words. I'm tired of repeating myself and saying something over and over again. So for some of you, that could be to a spouse, a lover, a child even. I don't know, but I'm picking up many of you Libras have that feeling of like, listen to my words. I'm tired of repeating myself. I also see you in a very combative stance, like, yeah, you think you're going to take me down? Well, come on at me. Let me see what you're going to do. I'll wrestle with you. I'll tangle with you. I see you, for some of you Libras, really being in a combative stance right now. So whatever detractors or things that are coming at you, or I see you standing up to them and fighting. I don't see you rolling over. That's not what I see happening. Your second card here makes a lot of sense. You've got Nine of Rods. To me, Nine of Rods is being prepared and ready for battle. This can also be showing that you are suspicious of a situation or of someone. I do feel that you have things in writing. And that you feel like nobody's going to take me down. I've got this in writing, or I have this in a contract, or I have this as proof. I feel you have some kind of documentation, that maybe even notarized documentation or something that's formal, that you feel like if anybody's trying to mess with you, they're not going to be able to take you down because you have some kind of proof or something in your back pocket that is formalized in writing. I see and hear you saying, oh, so you're going to use me and abuse me and throw me away and toss me aside. I feel that you also feel like your mental agility is up really high right now, and that you're feeling like, I'm a lot smarter than you think I am, and I've got a lot on the ball more than you think I do, and I've got my eye on you, and I've got things figured out more than you assume that I do. Like, I pick up all that kind of energy in you. I don't like to say something negative. I mean, because some of you Libras may be feeling like sunshine and roses is happening in my life. I don't know what she's talking about, but this is a general reading, so your messages may be coming to you from the mid-month point in either your rising sign or your moon sign. I do feel some of you are gathering information and intel, and I do feel that some of you are actually kind of spying on somebody. I don't know how strongly. You could be hiring a private investigator, some of you, or you could be doing your own spying yourself. or you're just, I do pick up you're suspicious of some people. I feel like, but I do pick up, they are saying some of you are spying on someone or some kind of situation that's going on. I feel that you want to be vindicated, released, or to be free. I feel like you do not feel like you are totally free. I feel like you're caught in some kind of entanglement that you don't like, or you feel like somebody is dragging you into some kind of entanglement you don't like that you want to be free of. So that's what's coming up here for you, Libra, for the mid-month of May. Now, maybe it's not happening right now for you, because I do have a lot of people saying to me, hey, I looked at, what you're talking about happened to me last month, or 2 months ago. Well, because all Libras aren't born on the same month, the same year, the same time, and this is a general reading. So some of you may have already experienced this. Some of you may be experiencing it now, and maybe some of you it hasn't happened yet, and it's going to be next month. So just keep that in mind, Libra. I just want to let you know that, because I don't like to give negative messages and make things, I've been accused of that, where people have said, oh, you're putting negative energy out there. I'm just telling you what cards showed up and what my guides said to me. So I'm not trying to, I don't want anybody to have anything negative. Believe me, that's not my mission in life. So on to the next sign of Scorpio. And the first card you have here, Scorpio, is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes being trapped, either feeling trapped emotionally or being trapped in a situation and not having all the information. Like there's things that are kept hidden or just unknown factors happening here. I do feel that some of you are going to be receiving some kind of compliments or some kind of awards, but I do feel that this is coming to you later on in the year, not now. Closer to the time of your birthday is what I feel when you will be receiving that. I feel that some of you may feel uprooted from your family or uprooted from your company, business, or work situation, and I feel that you want to feel more grounded, more strong, more strongly rooted. I'm feeling some of you do not feel like you're strongly rooted at the moment. I do feel that you have this feeling right now in your life, for some of you Scorpios, that there are some things that are just out of your control. But I feel like this is transitory, and it's only now that you would feel it, not something that's going to continue on indefinitely, forever. I hear that you're going to get some kind of phone call where I feel somebody is going to want to come talk to you. Now, for some of you, this conversation could have to do with work, but for some of you, it could be some other reason. I do feel that some of you are going to be traveling. And I hear traveling through the countryside or getting out of the city or getting out of an area that you live in. And I feel that you're driving through some areas that where there's a lot of scenery, like country, hills. It doesn't feel like the beach to me, but maybe it's just the area you're traveling through, because I'm seeing you looking out of a car window and the scenery is traveling by you. So that is coming up for some of you through this Eight of Swords. I do feel that you have to stop belittling yourself if you are having a tendency to do that. And I see that you have a strong sense right now of wanting to make your mark, especially in your field of endeavor, that you want to make your mark or want to be seen and recognized. Comes up. The next card you have here is the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles to me is a card that symbolizes money coming to you, like an abundance of money. Usually this could be through an inheritance or coming to you as a gift of cash through family channels, or it could be you in a relationship, in a coupling with somebody where the two of you are making a lot of money together. I do see for some of you Scorpios, you're really starting to exercise a lot, work out, getting like pumping iron, or, trying to lose weight, or I don't even feel like you're in bad shape. I feel more like you're stepping up your game physically, because I really see you doing like different kinds of exercises. That's what it feels like to me. I do feel that some of you are getting some kind of financial windfall and some kind of cash or cash coming your way. If this has been held up through legalities, through court systems or documentation, this could be a divorce settlement. It could be an estate settlement, money coming to you through a death, through an estate or a will, or a lawsuit. If it was held up and there was red tape or documents that were holding this up, I feel it's going to be released and money is going to start coming through to you. But I feel this money could come through any time between now and the end of July or sometime in early August. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get this money in mid-May. For some of you, it may be, but I do get some funds or money getting released to you. I do see some of you paying off debts, student loans, any kind of loans when you get this money, but I also see some of you purchasing either a vacation home with the money or taking some kind of extravagant travels with the money, or doing all of the above comes up. So, you could be traveling, buying a vacation home, and paying off debts, school loans, or if you have children, paying for their education or schooling. But I just get that very strongly for many of you Scorpios with the 10 of Pentacles. So I hope that was of help to you, Scorpio. Now on to the sign of Sagittarius. And the first card you have of the two Sagittarius for the mid-month is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes an air sign person. This could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be a female or a male because it is a general reading. I feel that you have a lot of aggravation with this person. I feel that they're really coming at you quite a bit, and I feel like they're giving you a lot of tall tales is what I want to say, like nonsense. I feel they're coming at you with a lot of tall tales. I feel that you want this person to kind of stop bothering you, or to end, or to give you the truth, because I feel like they're not being totally truthful with you. I feel that you do a lot of swinging back and forth of the pendulum with this Knight of Swords. I see you having uncertainty about them. Sometimes I feel you trust them and believe them. Other times I feel that you don't. I just get you on this emotional swing or emotional seesaw with this Knight of Swords. I feel that they're going to be telling you stuff like they're working on themselves. They're trying to make themselves over into a better person, or straighten their life out, or straighten themselves out. I feel they're going to be kind of imploring you to trust them, believe in them, give them another chance, give them the benefit of the doubt. I feel they may be using excuses of their health, or or using other people or other reasons as to why they behave the way they do, or what they, excuses, using it for excuses about their behavior. And I feel this is something that they're going to be saying to you. I feel that you have a little bit of a tough time with this person, because sometimes I feel that they come at you very strongly and I don't know if I want to say combatively, not necessarily combatively, but I feel like they come at you very strongly, and then sometimes they pull back from you. So I feel that you get seesaw motion not only inside of you about them, but they have seesaw motion with you in how they deal with you, how they come at you and recede. Here you have the Magician as your second card, and that is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What is in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can manifest in the physical reality. I feel that you're going to say, put up or shut up. I don't have time for this anymore. That's what I hear you saying. I don't have time for this nonsense. Prove what you're saying, prove your loyalty, or prove what you're saying is true, or, prove yourself is really what I feel like you're saying the most right here. And I feel that that's going towards the King of Swords. Knight of Swords. I feel that you're doing a lot of soul searching right now, Sagittarius, about what do I want? That's what I hear you saying to yourself. What do I want? What do I want in my life? What do I want my reality to be? I hear you're sick and tired of the BS, the games, any game playing, the nonsense. Like, I feel like you've had it with whoever you're dealing with that is giving you this sensation, whether it's a love partner or whether it's somebody that you're close to and you deal with on a really regular basis. I just get that feeling that from you, like you're feeling like you're tired of the nonsense and the BS and you want that to be over with and done with. I feel some of you have really given your heart over to this person. You've trusted this person. And I feel that whoever this is to you, that they have let you down. Not just once. I feel they've let you down several times. And so or let's put it this way, repeatedly over a period of time has let you down. I do feel that you're putting some laws down, putting some, like, this is how it has to roll. This is what I expect. This is what I need to see, and I'm not taking anything less than that. So if you can match this, like laying down the law, then all right. But if you can't, then that's that. I see you doing some law laying down. That's how it comes up here, Sagittarius. So I hope that made sense for you. And if it didn't, please be sure to watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because maybe your messages in the middle of this month with this update are actually coming to you through those signs. So, and also stay tuned for the beginning of June, because that reading is longer. So now on to the sign of Capricorn. And the first card you have that shows up Capricorn is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. Or maybe some particular wish is happening. You're getting your wish. Could be that. I feel that some of you are trying to get yourself accustomed to new surroundings or settling into something new. And I feel for some of you, this is actually about a new job or a new home, but it can also be a new relationship. I do feel that some of you are going to be feeling like you are entering into a dream job with financial security and stability. If you have not entered that yet, I feel it's coming. I do feel some of you Capricorns are going to be taking your money that you've been saving or generating and putting it towards something very specific. Maybe you're going to start your own production company, or you're going to start something, your own business of some sort. Could be a new, like a website, a web business, or something, maybe build your own house, because I get the words production circle around it, and I feel that you are going to be taking your money that you have saved and putting it towards something very specific and valuable to you. I do feel some of you Capricorns, if you're looking for work, new work, I feel that you will be entertaining some job offers. And that feels like multiple, not to me just coming from one job or one opportunity. I see entertaining multiple job offers. I see you taking a lot of things that you've spent money on and donating it to good causes or goodwill or veterans or, abused women's shelters, anything, any place where you could donate things that you have that, and I feel like you've spent a lot of money on these things. Some of it could be like suits or, really expensive clothes and handbags and shoes. And instead of trying to turn around and sell it, I feel you donating it. Many of you are going to be doing that. I see some of you receiving a check, some kind of check, money coming to you. This could be a tax refund or it could be a check for some other reason, but I see some of you getting a check. It's coming up, and I would expect that to actually happen in May. That feels like right around now. So the next card you have here, Capricorn, is the Devil. And the Devil is a card that symbolizes being addicted to an unhealthy relationship, like bound or trapped with an unhealthy relationship. But it can also be a card of addictions. This could be being addicted to anything: smoking, gambling, alcohol, sex, pornography, spending money, sugar, anything you could be addicted to. I feel some of you are feeling like you're tired of being on the ropes about a relationship. And when I say on the ropes, I feel that what they're saying there is being in question of a relationship. So some of you may be tired of feeling like I'm in limbo or I'm in question about this relationship I'm in. I feel that you feel that the burden of responsibility of how everything has been going has fallen on you. This could be still talking about that relationship, but it could be the burden of responsibility of other things in work, in your family, anything. I see that you're starting to see in your mind, now I'm in a clearing. I can see the forest for the trees. If you're not getting what you want from a relationship, I feel that you're going to be done with it. I see you coming to that decision. If you haven't come to that decision yet, I feel that you will be. I feel that passions are high in this relationship. I also feel there's a lot of entanglements with egos, in like ego struggles going on with this relationship, and like being entangled with them really comes up here. So I do feel for many of you, it is like being sort of attached to an unhealthy relationship. It does come up here. If this relationship was brought together by sex, fun, or what you thought was going to be love, I feel that it has like drained you. That this entanglement has felt entirely too stressful or too daunting or too draining, too struggling for you. So I feel that those of you that this makes sense, you will be thinking of parting ways with this person, of severing ties with them, or at least drastically changing the relationship if you can, or taking a break or a hiatus from the relationship. Also could be part of what's going on here. That's not going to apply to all of you Capricorns, so just know that, but that is what's coming up here through the Devil card. So I hope that was of help to you, Capricorn. Now on to Aquarius. And the first card that you have that shows up here, Aquarius, is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles to me is a card that symbolizes God or the divine source giving you the blessings of financial abundance and financial stability. I do feel that many of you Aquarians are going to find that you're coming into a position in time where money's going to come into you like clockwork. Tick tock, that's what I see coming at you. I do feel that these rewards are going to spill over into other areas of your life, and I feel that you're going to find other ways of making money. Besides what you're already doing, I feel you're going to be making money through other endeavors or business ventures, but they come up to me as ideas that you have for the most part. I do feel that some of you are going to be working very diligently on something that maybe you're keeping under wraps and not talking about it to anybody, and then you're going to unleash it or release it out to the public or, in a business sense in some way. Whatever you're doing, I see that energy circling around this Ace of Pentacles. I do feel that some of you are going to take some kind of travel or trip that looks like it's in conjunction with or connected to whatever you're working on or doing. So there is a trip coming up that's connected to it. I do feel that some of you are going to be receiving an invitation to attend some kind of small gathering that reunites you with someone you knew from your past. I do see you being slightly unnerved by it, like not really sure what you want from that reuniting. I don't know what it's about, because I see you feeling like a little rattled by it. Maybe you didn't expect them to be there, or you just didn't expect it. And I feel you're not really sure what to make of it or how to process it, because I see it affecting you emotionally a little bit. Like, I'm not sure what I feel about it or what to do with it. I'm seeing you have that thought. So the next card you have that shows up here is the Empress, and the Empress makes a lot of sense for what they just said from that card, because the Empress is often the birth of a new project, new business, new enterprise, new plan. It can be also birth of a child. It could also indicate a maternal figure that's watching you from the other side, that's in the spirit realm, that's, protecting you and watching over you. That could be a mother, a stepmother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, or someone who is like a mother figure to you. I feel that this person in the spirit world wants you to be brave. Be brave and take some kind of bold step forward. Be brave to move forward is what comes up here. And I also feel that this spirit on the other side wants you to not care or get your mind wrapped up into any negative comments or naysayers or disbelievers or people that want to try to discredit you or rain on your parade or, tell you can't do that or that's not a good idea or plan. I hear this spirit wants you to, not listen to any of that. Just, put your pedal to the metal, keep your head down, stay focused, and keep moving forward. I do feel many of you Aquarians are receiving and experiencing a lot of spiritual guidance and protection right now. Try to stay away from caffeine and sugar. I hear that any worries or worrying too much is going to start to take a toll on your intestines and your digestive, lower intestines and lower digestive system. And it's not going to help you or get you anywhere. So any of you worrying Aquarians out there, you need to stop worrying because it's not helping you physically. If you have any hidden talents or anything that you have felt like you don't want to bring out too boldly or strongly to the world or to other people, and you don't want to say anything about it or feel weird about promoting it or whatever, I'm hearing now's not the time to do that. You have to take the opposite approach to that, especially if it's in any work that you're doing, anything that you are creating. It's all circling around that, to not hide it away or don't let yourself not be proud of it. You need to be proud of your accomplishments. Also comes up here through the Empress card. So I hope those messages helped you, Aquarius. Now on to Pisces. And the first card that you have that shows up here, Pisces, for this mid-month of May 2016 is a major arcana card of Temperance. And Temperance is a card that symbolizes patience. It can also symbolize that God is working through you in what you're doing, creating, and saying. I feel that you are having the feeling of like you have to prove yourself right now and put your best foot forward and to show people what you can do. That comes up here. I do feel that you want more success, more recognition, and more affluence. And I feel sometimes this is coming at you, and other times I feel it's hard to come by. I feel you're getting a fluctuation with that in ebbs and flows like the ocean, or fits and starts is what I'm getting in regard to that. I do feel that some of you Pisces are going to be traveling and gathering some information to use in some way in your future, either through some business project or plan or some work-related thing that you want to do, or it could be for your own personal use. But I get you in your travels gathering some kind of insights and informations that you can use in your future. I do feel that you want some kind of recognition for your accomplishments, and I do feel that you want people to listen to what you're saying and also to pay attention to what you are doing, what things you have been doing, to acknowledgement. I see you looking for acknowledgement. I see you want your credibility to not be questioned. I see that you do not want to be questioned and that you want your track record to speak for itself. I do see you, Pisces, going through some kind of metamorphosis or change, and I get a gathering up and a building up of energies going on inside of you. Your second card you have here is the card of 10 of Rods, and that means to me traveling on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. And the 10 rods of burden are actually knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you on your travels as you move forward. I feel some of you Pisces may start to specialize and focus in on one particular area of something you're doing or working on, or a particular job. There's a lot of focus going into one particular thing. And I feel that you're starting to feel like I need some kind of structure, and that there's been some kind of breakdown of some sort where you feel like you need to either put some kind of structure in place or you need to rebuild some kind of structure, because I get there's been some kind of breakdown in structure and you want that to be rebuilt. I do feel that you have some instances of crash and burn syndrome, where I get that you get elevated up and put on some pedestal by either somebody in your, like a significant other to you, or whatever you're doing maybe at your job or at work or friends or family, they put you up on some kind of pedestal, and then you get like a feeling of getting knocked down off of it for some reason. And so to me, it's coming up like you're going through or have recently gone through some kind of crash and burn syndrome. I really see you focusing on building up your finances. I really see a lot of focus and energy going towards that. And I hear in your mind, I have to build my finances. I want to focus on building my finances. I do see you do believe in divine timing and divine order, so you know that everything happens the way it's supposed to in divine, going through divine time and divine order. I do see an elevation in your status or your career. You're either trying to get it elevated or it is getting elevated, or both, because I'm getting elevated in your career. I do see you sporting something new. You're either sporting a new clothes and a new hairstyle, or what you're doing is new. Some of you may have gotten a new vehicle recently. I see a really expensive car, like a Porsche or something like that, around some of you, but that's not going to be the case for all of you, but I do see that for some of you. I do really see many of you want to be given a strong opportunity or a chance to prove yourself, to elevate your career, or to elevate something you're working or doing. And I see you want to be recognized for that and given some chances and opportunities that will also bring you in more income. So maybe you're hoping for a raise or a promotion at your job. Some of you could be having your own business where you want to take it up to the next level and attract more business and income to you. And you may start to focus on one particular area really strongly to elevate it, to get that promotion or recognition or raise. So I hope that was of help to you, Pisces. Please be sure to stay tuned for the beginning of June, where I do my psychic tarot readings for the entire month, and that is a longer reading. I want to thank you all so much for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. and for sharing the videos. I do appreciate that. Please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I do post my monthly psychic tarot readings and my mid-month psychic tarot updates. I appreciate all of you that have been following me on Facebook and following my posts and the predictions I give over there and the other information I share with you there at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and following my tweets on Twitter. Thank you for that. If you would like to get a special tarot reading that I'm going to be offering in regard to love, emotions, and relationships, where I'll be using the 2 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and 1 card from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for love, emotions, and relationship tarot reading. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and clicking on the videos tab on my menu. And I'm really not sure whether it will be on page 5 or 6 yet, because I am just starting to do them, so I don't know where it will fit on my website yet. But it will be under the heading of love, emotions, and relationships tarot reading. You just go there, click on your sign, because that is the link to get you to the video on Vimeo. So I want to thank you so much for that. I'm very grateful for all of your purchases and your super kind emails and comments about how these videos I've been doing in addition to YouTube have been helpful for you, resonating with you, making sense for you. I'm grateful for all of you for purchasing them. Thank you so much for that. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your month of May, all the signs of the Zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.